We need to resync. I think I lost like 10 minutes of audio. So yeah, are you set to sync up again? You back? Yo, you back? You there? Can you hear me?
Fat man?
Or are you there?
Oh.
Hello? You there? Hello? Hello? You there? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Anything?
Fat man? Fat man?
Yo, can you hear me?
What just happened? You were gone for like, what?
Okay, I think
What the hell just happened?
I think I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
What the hell just happened?
Fucking Audacity stopped recording for some reason. Like, and then I had to restart it. And I guess I left the call when I restarted Audacity.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I think we only lost like 10 minutes of audio. But that's still a lot. Let's resync.
Is your video still synced?
My video is.
Okay. All you have to do is resync with your own video.
Yeah, okay. This is 1 hour, 2 minutes, and 10 seconds into my face cam. Okay. Oh,
right.
well, that was shitty. We lost some shit.
I forgot what the fuck we were talking about. Alright,
Oh.
sorry for that, folks. Bit of an interruption. So, but meanwhile, as I was going to say, Mads Mikkelsen,
Yeah, okay.
that actor that's been popping up all over the place recently. I mean, what was he in? He was in Doctor Strange recently, but he was also the villain in Casino Royale. And now he's in that new Kojima game.
Okay.
Have you seen the
You
trailer?
mean the one with the one with baby Norman Fetus in it?
Yes, and so is Guillermo del Toro, who's actually in the game.
Well, I mean, Guillermo del Toro and Kojima were supposed to be working on a game,
So,
right? Weren't they supposed to be working on PT together?
Silent Hills, yes.
Yeah. I guess PT was the playable teaser.
Yeah.
I have no idea what the last thing we heard ourselves say was.
Yeah, that's why I'm just starting back off on a tangent.
Yeah, that
I've
sucked. We
noticed
had some pretty consistently funny stuff. It was the best. It was the best episode ever, and you'll never hear it.
Yeah.
Gotta go to the employee. No, not the employees area. We don't want to go to the employees area.
Talk to Gumshoe. Talk to Gumshoe more. We should talk to Gumshoe.
Fuck Gumshoe.
Present everything to Gumshoe. Present fucking everything to Gumshoe.
Okay. Starting with
the badge.
the autopsy report.
Damn it!
Nothing. Okay, now the badge. Now the badge. No, if I doesn't. Oh,
shut up, Gumshoe.
Oh, snap.
Shut up, Maya.
I'm guessing I know about as much as you do, pal. At least he doesn't have like 40 fucking text boxes to click through. Every time I show up something he doesn't give a fuck about. That's nice. It's a monkey.
The reason I brought up Mads Mikkelsen, I've noticed a recurring trend with him. I've noticed that people, like like in film, just put weird shit around his eyes, like always. Absolutely always. It was very subtle in Casino Royale, but his character bled from the eyes. In Doctor Strange, his character had like this fucking like darkness around his eyes caused by like the evil magics he was using. And in Death Stranding, he has like this black goo that's like leaking out around his entire face, especially around his fucking eyes. It's like, does this man just wear a lot of mascara or something?
Maybe he has something wrong with his eyes, so they have to put stuff there?
It wasn't like he was bleeding profusely in Casino Royale. It was just a subtle thing. I think he should become known as like the guy with the eyes. It's sort of like the girl that plays the girl that plays Alice in Alice in Wonderland. Every role she's in has high collars. Like whoever does the dresses for her hates that woman's neck. They hate her neck because they're always putting her in these tight, constricting collars.
Is that Amanda Seyfried?
Maybe? I don't know her name. I just know that I'm not a fan of her acting. She's about as she's like one step up from Kirsten Stewart when it comes to delivery. Like Kirsten Stewart, it's always sort of like, yeah,
I'm sure.
Oh, I'm so in love with you, Edward. And meanwhile, this girl is more like, oh, really? Oh, how whimsical. Oh.
How whimsical.
And it's like a little difference. Like there's a little more arch in her eyebrow. like there's a little more emotion there, but it's just sort of like she's on a perpetual high, and like it's stoned out of her mind. Which I mean, it fits for Alice in Wonderland, but not much else.
Oh, that's the sky? There's no roof on this place?
Yeah.
That's the first time I've... So where does this fucking vent lead? Out?
Yep.
Oh my god. Well, that revelation snuck up on me. Okay, well anyway, Gumshoe
Figuring
actually
out
started...
the murder, not a problem. Figuring out that's the sky. Holy shit.
Yeah, but identifying the ceiling, yeah, big problem. Most lawyers would have given up after the director's testimony. I think if it had been anyone but you there, Powers would be done for by now. Thanks, man. You're a real bro, Gumshoe. Detective, about that bottle. Oh, what? Doesn't talk about embarrassing, pal. I can't believe I missed out on my first sweep of the evidence. I don't know how I can apologize to Edworth. Edworth? He's Mr. Edworth. It must be tough being a detective with all that responsibility. Oh, blush. Okay, we showed Gumshoe literally everything. Let's talk to him again.
Okay,
Let's not talk to him again.
Dressing room.
Let's move to the dressing room and put on clothes. Oh.
I'd rather take hers off, if you know what I mean. She looked great in this flannel blouse.
Is that the least sexy thing you could think of? Flannel.
Flannel blouse.
Flannel blouse and corduroy skirts. Wow, hook me up. What are you doing here?
Like that's like the extent of my knowledge when it comes to clothing. Like I just threw like whatever words I could.
Flannel and blouse.
I don't know why.
That's it. That's all you got.
I'm like think of a clothing property, then think of a woman's clothing, and the first two things were flannel and blouse.
Flannel
I'm actually looking
and
it up.
blouse.
It's not that bad. It's just a little trash. Why is there a guy wearing a flannel blouse?
Well, isn't a blouse just like a breasted shirt?
Maybe? I've never understood. Was a woman's loose upper garment resembling a shirt, typically with a collar, buttons, and sleeves.
Resembling a shirt.
Yes.
That's the most interesting definition I've ever heard. I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it anymore. So wait, whoa, hold the phone. What are you talking about? He's innocent, man. Yeah, what? And I'm really grateful for all you've done. But this week was the last episode of Steel Samurai. Say what?
Weren't they literally just beginning production of
Season 2 is only one episode. Obviously. It joins the ranks of such great shows as other shows that have been canceled after getting renewed. So they only have one episode seasons.
Has it ever happened where a second season got renewed, but then immediately canceled?
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't name a single one off the top of my head.
That's because they got canceled. But yeah, it happens. So
the only thing close I can think of is Firefly. That just got canceled before it even finished filming.
Oh yeah, it was supposed to be 26 episodes, wasn't it?
Yep.
Per season.
There's
7 seasons.
There's an episode where there was a funeral, and the emotions in that scene were 100% real, because that was also the last episode they filmed before they got the news. And when they were having the funeral scene, it was them, like on set, it was them having a funeral for the show.
Oh.
Like, so everyone there being sad and crying, legitimate emotions.
Okay, I'm gonna get fucking crucified, but like, the 13 episodes of Firefly that exist were
14.
good. 14? Really?
Yeah, 14.
Okay. But the episodes that exist, they're good, but they're not like fucking out of this world or magical or anything like that. Like, I think it would have been a great show if it actually got to run all the way to completion. But I think it getting canceled got it, like, seriously deified, like, maybe more than it would have deserved.
Well, it's always that case of what we don't have, we always like to imagine will be better. And what we got with Firefly initially was really damn good. Very, very solid show, very great writing. I mean, it had Joss Whedon as a writer, which, honestly, I've actually become kind of sick of. Like, characters written in Joss Whedon-esque type dialogue.
Yeah. It's definitely in small doses kind of thing.
Well, like, at this point it is. It used to be something that you could consume wholesale, but I think it's like everyone is trying to be like Joss Whedon after the Avengers.
Yeah. Like the Avengers was like probably the peak of that, with the scene on the airship. Like, that was probably the best Joss Whedon ever was. That was probably the peak of his performance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, since then I'm just sort of like, either this is too real or it's not real enough. I can't tell with it. It's one of those things that's just like so divided that I'm not sure if it's realistic or not realistic.
Well, I mean, Joss Whedon always wrote very, like, lively characters, I think is the word. Characters that are, like, super expressive, and not necessarily, like one note, but just, like, they were, like, themselves, and, like, everybody was, like, turned up to 11.
That makes sense.
Like, yeah, kind of like, everybody was...
A lot of very strong personalities playing off one another.
Yeah, he wrote his characters like they were their own stereotypes. Does that make sense?
No.
You know how it's like, you know, like when you have like a very stereotypical character, you can like tell how they're gonna behave and all the story points around them, just based on how stereotypical they are. But he wrote, and that kind of makes it like easier to like just throw them at a scene. And it's just like, oh yeah, here's the fucking gruff guy. You know what he's gonna do, and we can just put him in the scene. But he sort of wrote characters that were more complex than that, as if they were very shallow. Like, he sort of like made up a deeper stereotype and then wrote it like a regular stereotype.
I see. That makes sense.
Yeah, it's hard to explain, and I can't really.
I'll have to study Joss Whedon.
Yeah.
Even though I've gotten sick of his writing.
Well, I mean, maybe seeing like the original, the original product will make you more susceptible to it. On the day of the murder, he went into Studio 2. I thought he went to Studio 1. He stole the Steel Samurai costume too. What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh, I guess the rumor must be true then.
The rumor
What
comes out.
rumor?
Does Bruno Mars is gay?
Does Bruno Mars is gay?
The bad rumor.
The rumor? Yes. Ms. Vasquez, that producer, had some kind of hold on Hammer.
It's called a handy penny. Go ahead and say it. Oh, that's a fun thing. In German, they don't call their cell phones. They call them handies. That led to some fun over there.
I went to the. Oh yes, you went to the.
Give it me on
the
handy.
Verizon's.
Give it to me on handy. You're not saying please. You okay there, fat man? Did it happen again?
Sorry about all that.
What keeps taking you away?
My parents.
Ah, that's why I have a sign on my door. I literally have a dry erase board on my door where I have it written up there. Like, I have like little tick boxes and I put magnets in the ones that are like relevant. So I have currently up there, I have meeting and recording both up there so they know it's like doubly important. You don't fucking come in this room.
Ah, I see. Well, that's what editing is for. Ha! Now you have to actually do it.
I will do the bare minimum.
Bare minimum. Just leave that in there. You get like the fuck. You can zoom in on the face cam, like with the back of my head turned, talking to my door that's not in frame. Oh, she had some dirt on him while giving him a hand job. What were we talking about? German hand jobs? Yeah, I went to the Verizon store and the lady gave me a handy. Oh, for free? Yeah, I had to sign up for a plan. That's how they get you. 2-year contract.
It gets
really?
better. It gets better because I keep reminding you. My German teacher was a priest. So bad. I ever tell you about the time I got him to say they will eat cats?
No. How did you get him to say that?
So we were like, for some reason in the middle of class, I don't know what the fuck had happened, but he was like, okay, yeah, we're just gonna take a break from doing this, which he never did. Like, this is like a fucking once in a blue moon thing that happens. He's like, let's take a break. So there's this word riddle going around, this math riddle that has like, there's cats, and then the cats have backpacks that have like 6 cats in them, or like there's 12 cats on a bus, and then each cat has 12 cats in a backpack, and then each cat in the backpack has a bag that has 12 cats in it, and it's like, how many cats are there total? And so it's basically a really complicated math problem. But then we stopped doing that.
Isn't it just 12 cubed?
It's something like that. We eventually gave up. Because none of us could figure it out, and we were all just confused because none of us.
How old were you when you were in this class?
I would say this is what, junior year of high school, maybe sophomore year. But we started getting on topic, and he was trying to say they will eat ice cream. And as you're saying, it's like, and so this roughly translates out to they will eat. And I jumped. I didn't jump out of my seat, but I just was like cats. I just like yelled that out, and he's like, cats. They will eat cats. And he sat there for a moment, and he's like, wait a minute, that's not right. Like it took him a minute to process that. And he's like, he just turned to me and like looked at me, and he's like, what are you thinking? And I'm like, I don't know.
They will eat cats.
So I got a priest to say they will eat cats.
That's impressive. I've never got a priest to say anything even remotely similar to that.
You ever met a priest?
I think so. I was really young.
Good point.
Yeah. Like, cause I don't know.
Priests are cool. Like people give priests shit. Priests are actually pretty cool dudes. Like if you really just
I mean, they've got to be like, you know, outgoing and cordial. Like they got to, you know, have like a wide range of social skills in order to be you know, to like, you know, do their job, which is to, you know, be a fucking community pillar, I guess.
Yeah, and they're also really freaking intelligent. And that's the best part about them is that people don't realize it takes 11 years to become, or like what, 5 years? I think it takes like 5 years to become a priest.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, you need like some pretty extensive. You need like a college degree, I think, some kind of like from a seminary degree of some sort.
Interesting.
I even have a family friend that couldn't be a priest. He actually he was at the seminary. He was at the seminary at the same time as Tom Cruise was.
Really?
Tom Cruise was going to be a priest, and so our family friend...
He wanted to be a priest, he couldn't hack it, so he became...
a Scientologist.
He became fucking Xenu. Who's the Scientology god?
Xenu.
Who? Yeah.
Lord Xenu.
Yeah.
And then Hubbard. Never say anything against Hubbard. We've been saying that Penny for a long while. We should probably stop talking about priests and talk about the fucking game.
No, she's just like, what are they talking about? I imagine like Phoenix and Maya having this exact
we're talking about Lord
conversation.
Xenu. There's a 1 in 5 chance you know about him.
Yeah, she had some dirt on him. He'd do anything she said, apparently. Whoa, this is like some really heavy shit that we just took a fucking break from. That's probably like that probably covered 2 episodes. What's dirt? Dirt. You know, bad stuff. You know what dirt means, don't you? I know what dirt means. Do you know what dirt means? About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using the new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. Oh my god, it's the bent thing! It's the bent thing on the rose bushes! God damn it. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was, too. The film set. Was that trailer part of the set then? Dun dun dun! Yeah, an accident 5 years ago. Yes, in Studio 2. The trailer was part of the film set. Could you tell us what happened? Sorry, I don't think I can. They really don't want us to.
It's a murder investigation!
Jesus, fuck on a stick. What do you mean, the last episode of Steel Samurai? Yeah, I know, it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant. No. Also, I hear the Global Studios is going to change its programming. They're not going to make kids shows anymore. Why? Well, I mean, you're 16. You should really stop watching kids
17.
shows. There's only one kids show you're allowed to watch after you're an adult, and that's My Little Pony. And you're a girl, you can't watch My Little Pony. It's only for grown men.
Grown men that are over 200 pounds.
Well, not all of them are. I mean, some of them are fucking fit.
It's true. I forgot about Brit Ninja.
Yeah.
I know. I have my suspicions. He's actually 200 pounds. He's just a lot taller than he appears.
Just a lot taller than we think. Yeah, all British people are 7 feet tall.
You ever wonder how the legends of giants appeared? British people.
That's just British people. Yeah, I know we descended from them only 200 years ago, but still. That's the first thing the Native Americans did once we got over there.
Build our fucking shelves, you know, that had moderate height.
Yeah, we can build our shelves where we can reach them.
That's
so
why,
we didn't have to.
That's why Vale has such high shelves. It's based after England. It has such British influences on its architecture.
Oh, we've cracked the case.
It's almost as random as when me and my friend made up an entire legacy of salt people.
Salt people?
People
you mean internet
made of
commenters?
Salt, like an evolutionary line of people who were born from salt. We literally came up with this whole history of like them and like a food people. I don't remember why we did it. We were freshmen at the time in college. I would like to remind people, the best part about this is I have never been high in my life. I've never been drunk. And so, like, that's one reason I'm scared to get intoxicated or high because I might go crazy. On the flip side, if I ever do, I imagine I'm probably going to enjoy the experience like on tenfold to what anyone else does.
Yeah.
Admittedly, while I'm probably slaughtering millions.
You can imagine you're like, hey man, pass the reefer, and then it's just like you they, like
javelin through his face.
And then like the hand comes in and you take a puff off of it, and then like it's just like the background changing of like all this like mayhem and destruction with you still with the hand and the joint in your mouth. And then when it finally like gets to like the street and then it zooms out and you're holding a severed hand with a joint in it and your underwear covered in blood. All these dead bodies. You're like, that was great. Guys? What were we talking about?
Global Studios.
Oh yeah,
the plot.
Oh yeah. I sure hope we remember all this stuff by the time that by the time that the trial rolls around.
Don't worry.
Phineas is gonna be like, "What were we talking about?"
I have a walkthrough pulled up because I do kind of want to get through this tonight.
Yeah. We'll fucking okay. Why aren't they going to make kids shows anymore? The studio bigwigs don't want to steal samurai around anymore. They want to forget it all ever happened. They want it quiet, you understand? How can they just do that? What about all the kids who love Steel Samurai? Well, they're going to become adults one day, and then we don't want to embarrass ourselves. It's about, it's okay. I'm sure that the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow. No, that can't be true. If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something. Yeah, I think evidence rather than words is called for here. The fuck is he talking about?
Path of Glory.
Here. Oh, okay. She wants to see. She wants to see what
guilt trip the lady who has no control over the situation.
Yeah, okay. That's what we were doing. I forgot what we were doing. I wasn't questioning how to solve the puzzle. I forgot what we were doing. I think you would understand better than
solving
anyone.
The murder.
Yeah. But what does this have to do with solving the murder? We need her to spill the fucking shit about the thing that happened 5 years ago. But I can't do that. Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what the Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about the accident 5 years ago. I'll make it worth your while. I have $11.
So this one time, this lady, she tripped and fell.
I could tell you. Could you tell us what happened 5 years ago? Well, yeah, I could tell you what I've heard. Apparently, 5 years ago, someone died, and that it was Hammer's fault. Someone died! It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Ms. Vasquez, managed to hush it up. And that's all the dirt she has on
I mean, do you
Hammer.
realize how often people die on film sets? It's like, it's
happens.
pretty regular, like at least once per every 10 films or shows.
Really? That often?
Something like
Because
I know there
the
are
ones I know about are the guy who got hit by the chariot in Ben-Hur, and the guy who got his head cut off by the helicopter in the Twilight Zone. I know about those two, certainly.
Let me see.
I know about Harrison Ford breaking his ankle in Star Wars, and that he wasn't properly insured. So, there's that. But other than that, I don't really know about any other deaths on film sets.
Let's see, accidents while on film sets.
Yes, sir.
Well, I mean, there's the part where Michael J. Fox almost strangled himself in Back to the Future Part 3.
Oh, really?
Yeah, then the part where he was being hung by the Mad Dog Cannon Gang. At one point, they actually used the shots of it happening in the.
I mean, I'm
film.
sure it'll be the best. It'll be the best takes. They used the take of the guy in Ben-Hur
best part
getting
is
fucking run over by the.
The reason why someone realized it is because someone realized that Michael J. Fox is nowhere near that good of an actor.
That's amazing.
That's literally,
Saved by your bad acting. It wasn't an accident, right? But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public?
36 incidents of death on film sets, it looks like.
Yeah, that is far
But I just passed
less
one that
than
said 34 people died in one of them. So I think there might be some.
Whoa,
outstanding numbers.
34 people died in one movie?
Let's see.
What movie is that?
34.
I want to see that movie now. It was Boo and Medea Halloran, and it was all of the script producers.
Wait, what?
I mean, it was. No, I'm kidding. I haven't even seen that
Primal
fucking
Man,
movie.
Actor, stunt performer Janos Prohaska, his son Robert, and 34 others died in an airplane crash while filming this television series.
Oh, okay, like an airplane. Oh, you know, another one didn't Brandon Lee die because he got shot in the head with a blank?
Yes.
Yeah, that's another one.
It was an uncleared round. That.
Yeah. Well, you know, Mr. Hammer was a big star.
What I'm saying is, like, accidents on film sets happen. Why is it a big deal?
This
This is one of the big issues that this entire case has. It literally, you'll see, everything could have been cleared up pretty quickly.
Yeah, instead they had to murder everyone.
Alright, and now go to, I believe...
Is fucking Gumshoe still here?
Yeah, it's not Gumshoe.
Can we tell?
Can
Can we tell? We can't. We can't even tell. Fucking. I guess you know
go to the
he
main
would
gate.
use it.
You gotta go bitch out, Rennie.
Bitch out, Miss Bitch.
Yeah.
Why are you still slinking around?
Ugh,
If you like this place so much, why don't you take over for me if we can have your donuts? Tell me when Beck doesn't look so good.
And that is how the illustrious law career of Phoenix Wright ended.
Hey, these donuts are stale! Sayonara, sucker! She's like running away.
Yeah, it's still fine.
Everybody is doing their darndest to forget Hammer. Who do they think made Global Studios what it is today? Hammer. It's all due to Hammer. She's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep a safe distance. Well, let's talk about that accident that happened 5 years ago. 5 years ago? I remember it like it was 5 years ago.
Me, not very well. It's actually kind of fuzzy.
Who told you? Who did you hear it from? Huh? Nicholas?
Nicole.
Nichols? Oh, wait, did it say Nichols the first time?
It said Nichols, and then he said Nichols?
Nichols. Penny. It's Penny Nichols, the assistant we talked to.
You know, the one that's absolutely
Oh.
forgettable?
Oh, right. Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a man, didn't he? You whippersnapper. Dragging up old dirt on someone's past like that? And the recently departed, no less. I suppose you think it's fun. No, it's a fucking murder investigation. No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers. And you claim the Hammer stole power, and you claim Hammer stole Powers as a costume, and you expect me to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some proof? Proof that Hammer stole Powers as costume? Which I got some proof. Wait a second, do I have proof?
Yes.
I have proof, but do I have enough proof? Because that photo is the one that.
It's not the photo.
Is it the fucking sleeping pill bottle?
It's the plate, I think.
The plate? You're the one who's looking at the box.
Maybe it's. Let me check. I didn't want to use the walkthrough unless absolutely necessary.
Oh, okay. Because it's either the plate or the bottle.
It's just like,
right.
It's the plate.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct? Well, yes. So, this is the plate that he used to eat that steak. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate. I bet Powers put it in there himself. Even a lightweight like him must have trouble sleeping sometimes. Except I have proof that Mr. Hammer put the pills in because his fingers are all over this bottle.
The bottle that I shoved right up my ass. To hide it from the police. But then I put it in the wrong way and the pills fell out. And I fell asleep.
Found on the bottle.
You know they say about butt chugging. Don't do it.
I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul. Miss Old Bag? Okay, you win. I'll talk. I tried, see?
Tired.
Oh, I'm tired. See? Tired of holding it all in. Miss Old Bag, you're right. 5 years ago there was an accident. A fatal accident. What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it.
Paparazzi?
And that photo, well, it caused quite a stir. And see who made it better? Vasquez. She had ties to the mafia. Oh my god! she silenced that paparazzi.
You just did like your perfect Plinkett expression. Oh my god!
That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio. I see. But you have to understand, poor old Hammer never meant to harm anyone. Miss Old Bag! Hold on a minute. Poor Miss Old Bag. Here, take this.
It's dangerous to go.
Photograph. What did I fucking say? What'd I say? What'd I fucking tell you? You said it. I told you. I knew it. I knew it was that bent thing. Yes, here's the picture of the trailer in Studio 2. Hammer was supposed to fight the bad guy on top of those stairs. He pushed the other actor, and the man fell into the flower box fence. But how did you get this? It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it. I understand. You don't understand. She was probably the paparazzi who took the fucking photo.
That's my personal headcanon on the matter.
Oh, but it never comes up?
I don't think it ever comes up. Alright, now we go to fucking Vasquez. I mean, not to fuck Vasquez, but
no. Did you see the tweet that I tweeted to Digibro?
No, I didn't.
Because like he put up this thing like, what should I do in December? It's like catch up on my backlog, watch new shows or fuck anime. And I was like, if you start fucking anime, I think Mal's gonna have to start a new listing. Dropped in my anime list. It was like dropped, on hold, finished inside of. Let's show her this photograph. She's not even looking at it. Where? What? Where did you get that? Well, old bag. Old. She means the security lady, Miss Oldbag, Nick. Right, anyway. Miss Vasquez. You hid this incident from the press, didn't you? Yeah, I'm picking a fight with another mobster. After what happened with Red White, I think I'd wised up by now.
You're Phoenix Wright, you never wise up.
Ah.
Until Apollo Justice, in which you wise up and become a complete asshole.
I see. You used it to control Hammer. The wind. Huh? It's gotten stronger. Don't you think? The wind. Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more inside the trailer. Away from these cameras and where it's easier to hide bodies.
Plates.
I bet she's gonna try to push me. Okay, now let's fucking examine this thing. There's some flowers. Oh, Jesus Christ. You're kidding me, right? We know someone died there and I can't even examine it?
Don't try. I can tell you you can't examine it.
Oh my god. Of all the wrong trees to bark up, why did it have to be that one?
Because it's not a tree, it's flowers.
Oh, right. You came so quickly. I'm used to it. Well then. Oh, what was that you were talking about? Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Miss Vasquez, you were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing kids shows for petty change. Well, so I'm the blackmailer now. Well, that's it, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it was an accident, but you used it to drag down Mr. Hammer from his rightful place as a star. Oh, I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of his own accord. But you were the cause. You pressured him, and to think that it was just an accident? Excuse me? What is all this about? You keep saying accident. Accident. How are you so sure? What do you mean? Must they spell everything out for you? Think.
You come here on the day of my mother's wedding.
You come here on the day of my co-star's murder. What was it if it wasn't an accident? What would it be if it wasn't an accident? No way.
Indirect manslaughter?
Mr. Hammer did it on purpose? That is what I mean. Yeah. And where's your proof? Can you prove it? Just think. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? And I ran him hard, believe you me. But security lady said it was an accident. Oh, well, she's a big fan of Hammer, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo into the studio. She wrenched it out of his hands, she did. Gave him a few bruises, too.
So yeah, my head counts wrong. I just remember she got the photo. I can't remember the actual photo.
So that's why she had the photo. She's an old fool, of course. The reporter, what? Of course, all the reporter would need is negatives. If he had made the negatives, he could have made a copy. But he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me, now. No? No. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Were they all hiding under a dress?
He has a pompadour. What fuck? He has a pompadour.
Who are they? Professionals. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased? No, that show sucked! What? The trial ends tomorrow. How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it.
I'm the defense attorney!
Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt. No? Why would D. Vasquez care about it at all? I'm sure he'll have plenty of time to think about where you're going. So long, friends. Please erase away. No! Can you channel, like, a dead,
A dead martial
negotiator? Or, yeah, a dead martial arts expert, or hold it right there. Gumshoe? I heard everything, pal. You're coming down to the precinct. I've been defeated. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then, in court. Or I could just have my boys erase you as well. It would be quite simple. There are 4 of them and only 3 of you. And then Gumshoe just, like, jumps, like, reveals that he's just 2 kids in a long coat, and he, like, hops down and he's like, no! There are 4 of us and 4 of you! Oh.
3 kids though stuck on top of that would make more sense. 3 middle schoolers.
Have you seen BoJack Horseman?
No, I've not.
With 3 kids in a big coat. Hey, you okay, pal? Sorry, I was a little late with my entrance. Didn't get the chance to practice that sort of thing. Detective Gumshoe! Thank you. I was really scared. Don't mention it, pal. I'm just doing my job. Detective Gumshoe! Sorry, it's just, I've wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. Okay. I've got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon. And then he's like walking out of the studio, and he gets hit by his car. What'd I tell you? Looks like we were getting close to the bottom of this. And who's at the bottom? I don't know.
Jack Hammer, duh.
Jack Hammer.
I mean,
he was a bottom. That's why they killed him.
All right. Next thing is trial. Let's take a break.
Ugh.
I need to get a drink.
Okay.
I'm so tempted right now. Let's see what it was on sale right now that I want. Dishonored 2 is 33% off right now. Very tempting to get on Steam. And I think Titanfall on Origins is on sale for like half price. Titanfall 2.
Ooh.
And I want both of them, but I don't have any money. I just bought Final Fantasy 15 and that cost me $70.
Ooh, ouch.
Well, I did donate $1 to Make-A-Wish, but that's...
Oh, you monster. Only one? Those Make-A-Wish kids. Those Make-A-Wish kids. Those dying kids need way more money than that. No, I shouldn't make fun of dying kids. That's in poor taste.
Nah! Alright, let's pick it up.
Yeah. Okay. Blah, blah. I'm Phoenix Wright. This is a court. Court is
Court, you
nuts.
paid attention. Certainly that's
The persecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Today will be the final day of the trial. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement. I changed the judge's voice into something that wasn't what I initially had him as, or something that he, or that you,